Guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Rebani Mulusiwa and welcome to another video. As you can see, I'm doing a get to know me tag part 2. So I'll be telling you guys who am I, tell you everything about me while I am doing some makeup. So let's get into it. So guys, okay, I'm sorry to focus on this mirror. Okay, my name is Rebani Mulusiwa, 30 years of age, 30 years old of age. What am I saying? Is 30 years of age. I'm single, unemployed, and staying at my parents' house at my age. I would clock for that. I won't clock for that, guys. I won't clock. But yeah, this is the situation. That's who I am. So I was born in Victoria's Hospital, Kumafikeng. Stayed with my mom and dad, my biological parents, up until I turned, was it 2 years? But I was still young, because I don't remember. They just told me, from there, they took you to your grandma. And yeah, I came to Pudumong, Motawung, to stay with my grandmother. So that's how my journey started. I was raised by my grandmom. Yeah, basically, it's like that. I was raised by my grandmom. And then from grade 3, when I was 9 years old, I went to Joburg. I went to Joburg to stay with my mom because things changed. Situation happened. Yeah, my dad passed on, and then my mom had a change of scenario of life, and she went to Joburg. That's when she built her life to Joburg. And then later on stage, she came to pick us up, me and my two siblings, my 2 sisters and me, and we went to stay in Joburg. That's how I stayed in Joburg. And then again, life, yeah, I was traveling. I was traveling the world. They can take any style. So, after Joburg, I came back Mopudumong to stay with my aunt, which is my second mom. So when I say I have 2 moms, I'm talking about my biological mom and my aunt. And me and my aunt were like best friends, guys. We're like best friends. So yeah, I have 2 moms. So I came to stay here with my aunt and her husband, of which I called him Daddy, because he was my dad also. Those 2 people, they became my mom and dad. And when I say literally my mom and dad, they were like my mom and dad. So I stayed with them when I think I was in high school. I was in grade 8. I was 13 years, turning 14. Woo! Turning 14. Hey! 14. Turning 14. And then that's when I came to stay here in this house before the renovation and so on. Yeah, what you see now, it's a different upgrade of how life was. Yeah, but life was still better. So yeah, so that's how I stayed here in Pudumo, in Tau. And then from there, I moved to Northern Cape at the age of 15, turning 6. No, I was 16, turning 17. Yes, I was 16, turning 17. I was in grade 10. I moved to Kimberley. I went to attend my high school. Is it intermediate? No, I'm lying. It's not intermediate. Hey! Yeah, this video. I was on FET, grade 10 to grade 12, man. Let me just say it like that. Because yeah, when the English is toughening me now. Yeah, starting from grade 10 up until grade 12, I attended in Kimberley my grade 10 to grade 12. And then from there, I finished my matric in 2014. And then after that, what happened? I took a gap year. I took a gap year, guys. And then after taking a gap year, I stayed at home because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Actually, I wanted to do engineering, but because of my points, they were very low for me to get to certain institutions. Let me just say institutions that I wanted to. But deep down, I wanted to do music, but because of lack of support system in our parents, you know, I would tell them, guys, I want to go to study in Joburg. I want to do music. I want to be in the entertainment industry. I want to present. I want to sing because I know how to sing also. Yeah. I wanted to do anything regarding fame. But again, I think my parents being my parents, which was daddy and mamani, they were very protective of me. They were like, mang. Ota jobe ke kyo. O to be in. So yeah, they were very protective of me, of which I understand, you know. Because Lena nge papa. But even though ke papa guys, nge le boy man. And then yeah, that's how I took a gap year. I stayed at home, and the following year I went to Bloom to study in a TVET college. I went to Bloom my first year, my second year, and then from there I came back from Bloemfontein. Yo, get traveling, guys. I came back from Bloemfontein in 2019. I think I was 20 now. I was on my early 20s, I forgot. No, mid 20, early 20s, turning 25, 24 or 25, somewhere there. And then I came back home. I did not finish. I did not finish. This is the course that I was doing, electrical engineering in Bloemfontein. So I came back because I did not finish. I was left with last year, and I did not finish. So yeah, at home they were like, wadlala sister, come back home, jiga. And then I came back home, and that's when I got to realize life. Oh, that's when I got to see life. Let me just say it like that. Yeah, I got to see life. I got to experience how, you know what? Every decision that you make as a person reflects who you are, or they reflect your future. So I stayed at home from 2019, and then from there, yeah, man, since I was home, that whole year I stayed home. And then what happened? Yeah, I stayed home. I didn't do anything because I didn't want to go to the local college that I am right now. So Mochae, they were like, sisters, itarabula khwele. Introspect yourself. No, not introspect, but like make up your mind. What do you want? You get me? And I didn't want to go to the local college. And I was like, I will never go there. I will never. No way. It's not me. Never ever. Yo. But 2019, oh, yeah, I stayed at home because I didn't want to go back to school, which is the local TVET college. And then I stayed at, I'm repeating, guys, what is wrong with me? Yeah. As I was at home, I decided, man, let me just go and kilotlisa the CV. Kisa the CV nyana to work at some retail stores. I got a job as a cashier in some retail store near me, Motaung Mall. I'm not gonna say the name of the shop. And then what happened was, life. I worked there. It was nice. I was getting a little money. You know, I was independent. You know how it is. But yeah, at some point you realize that money is not enough. You need a car, you need a house, you need a lot of things as you grow. You get me? But at that time, it was still nice money because I was able to buy myself perfume, makeup, whatever, anything. So yeah, and then from there, I worked there, and then I left there, and then I went to another retail store. This one was near by home, and then I worked there also. And then from after that, I got to introspect myself, man. I got to introspect myself because it was like 5 years down the drain, and I was like, what did I do? I was on my late 20s. I was on my late 20s now, and life was just hitting me bad, and I had to realize, know about me. The money that you're getting, you need to grow up. You need to upgrade. You need to work on your life. What is it that you want? Get me? I remember I resigned. I resigned my job, and I came back home because I realized, you need to go back to school. You need to finish school. That was a year before I turned 30. I resigned. I stayed home, and then I got to think, what do you want? Is this the life that you want to live? Do you want to be home, unemployed? You know? Okay, fine. And then I realized, I need to go back to school. By that time, that following year, I'm turning 30. Yeah, so yeah, I decided to go to school, and I'm like, wait, thinking, I don't care even if Katanalama 2000, I don't care even if Katanalama 2002, I don't care even if Katanalama 2005, 6, yeah! Guys, I wonder how life will humble you. Life at some point will show you, girl, you need to sit down and think and do something that will make you more life or be sharp. That's what got to me. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna explain my whole experience about the others, but yeah, fast forward at the age of 30, which was this year. I turned 30 this year, by the way, April. So yeah, by the age of 30, I realized I need to go back to school and finish N6. So yeah, I decided to go to the local Tibet college right here at home, Motau, and to register my electrical engineering course. So I'm doing my N6 of electrical engineering, studying to be an artisan, an electrician, technician soon, of which I am going to be soon. And yeah, we're doing this engineering thing. We are studying now, we're teaching the books, we are doing wait the king. Get the booker to the booker. So yeah, that's how my life is. This is me, this is who I am. And yeah, I hope now you got to know me, you got to see how I became to be a student at this age right now. So yeah. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just want to say thank you for your support, guys. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And for everyone who's new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. We are a family, guys. This is a family, and we want you, our new people, to be new sabbies so that our family can grow. And yeah.